Yeah, you feel good, of course you do. Look outside. This is as good as it gets, Fat.
Yes.
Late 20s, no wind.
Beautiful.
It is superb in the best city in the world, and we're about to speak to Sarah Rowe. What a star. Mm-hmm. Star of the AFLW, star for the Melbourne victory. So 2 sports.
Yep.
And then I see Hump Day Quiz. I don't believe it. I'm
Popular.
not sure we're going to get there.
Good prize.
And there, what is it?
$500.
Oh. Well, look at Fat. He's now doubting whether that's actually the case.
Well, thanks to Thirsty Camel.
Oh, righto.
$500
The Hump
voucher.
Club.
Yes.
All right, well, that's superb. And then second hour, Merrick Watts, who is now a wine expert.
A Solomonia.
So we're going to find out how he's combining that with his other great passion, comedy. Hello to you, Fat.
G'day, Jim. Great to be with you. And something arrived in the mail today, and it was in a big box, and I thought this would be nice, and it was actually...
Oh, no.
I was trying to think of the word. It was actually...
What just happened then?
Introduced. Mailed to you, Jim, all right?
Oh, God, we need that cut out, and I need that soon to be able to be replayed.
So I got it out of the box, Jim.
Oh, my goodness.
And it's a lovely trophy here.
Yes.
It says 2022 Australian Commercial Radio Awards, Best Sports Presenters, Metropolitan, James Brayshaw and Bill Brownless. So how good is that, Jim? Look at that. That's our award.
He's just added an S in there.
I think he has.
Yeah.
James Brayshaw
Which
and Bill
which
Brownless.
sport do you present?
I present the rap and things like that, which is very good. So that is nice. That'll go on our shelf.
It will go on our shelf, but
Yeah.
I tell you what, I need that little bit chopped out. Have we
Yes.
got? Is Maddie? Did I hear Maddie's voice before?
No,
No, he's not
BT.
back.
BT, so
BT,
BT,
yep.
I need you, please, to get that ready for me
And
directly.
How are you, Ryan?
That's going to be tough for the Ukrainian. Yeah, how do you respond to deep, hard balls?
Yeah, you've got to really try to stay nice and low.
Rabs. Oh, come on, Rabs.
Jeepers.
Oh, listen to the girls having a laugh.
The old Aussie Open's gone a little purple. Jeepers.
That? Who was that?
I'm not sure.
No. Crumbs.
They've had balls, but they've had trouble with them. They're too soft, they reckon.
They don't like the Dunlop
No,
ball. The
they
players
don't.
don't. But
No.
they've just... Craig, our man, has just done another deal with Dunlop.
Has he?
Yeah, Craig Tiley.
Should see his backyard. It's full of them. Dunlop balls everywhere. Anyway, time now for a magnificent wrap.
Now on Triple M's Rush Hour.
Hey, nice little wrap. Got to be. So well done to James.
Yeah, what's that, Rabbits?
It's been turned around for you if you want it.
Oh, come on then.
Well, hang on.
Here
It's
we
just
go.
a wrap.
No,
we don't
we're
do,
mid-wrap, we're
we
turning
don't
that
do
around.
Bill's mistakes.
So this is
in the
Bill
wrap.
talking about an award that's arrived for me.
Something arrived in the mail today, and it was in a big box, and I thought this would be nice, and it was actually...
Oh, no.
I was trying to think of the word. It was actually... What do you call that one? Addressed to you.
is
Addressed.
That was almost an off-air.
We almost started Highway to Hell. Bill.
It was addressed to you, Jim.
Yeah,
yes.
thank you, Bill. Yes.
Well done to the Renegades who won last
Yes,
night.
good winning, Finces.
I tell you what, Jim, was that a good-looking commentary team last night?
Yeah, very good.
So I put them in order. Chris Green at 1.
No. What?
Good-looking rooster.
So one's the least amount
No,
of votes.
best looking, Chris Green.
Come on.
And then Greg Blewett, 2.
He's...
Callum Ferguson,
Oh,
3.
Richo, mate?
And no, Brayshaw, 4.
No, Brad, so that
You
the
got
most,
Richo
4
covered.
are the most votes. I agree with you. 4 is the most votes.
Good
Well
looking.
done, Chris Green. And how well did he pick up on that no ball too?
Did he?
Before anyone else knew about it. 6 fielders on the onside. All right, what else?
Well done to the Renegades there. The Storm, Ryan Pappenhausen now.
I woke up the other morning, Fat, much later than I intended to,
Oh.
because the power had been cut off. Bill,
What
they're
you
replacing a power pole down the road at my joint.
What would you call it?
Well,
if you're in
apparently,
Adelaide.
well, if it was Adelaide, it was a Stobie pole, but these because they're train tracks with concrete in the middle, whereas here they're
Right.
power poles, and
Yes.
this one's being replaced.
Yeah.
Apparently, they had alerted Lisa, but she'd gone to tennis. I had no idea this was happening.
Right.
So I'm woken up later because my bloody alarm clock didn't work, and here's what happened after that.
You need a alarm clock.
You've got
to
an
wake
alarm
up.
on your phone?
No, but I don't have my phone next to me because someone told me it's bad for brain cancer, sleeping next to your phone.
Jeez, you're a flop.
So that's on the
Oh, you've
charger.
gotta put it
I'm
10
going to
metres
get to
away
the
from-
phone in a second. All right? So here's what happened after I got up late because my alarm clock didn't work because the power had been cut off. It was hot. Couldn't turn the fan on.
Oh.
Fat. I was desperate for a coffee. Coffee machine didn't work.
Yes.
Needed to do 2 loads of washing. No washing machine.
Yes.
I thought, okay, all of that's not available to me.
Turn the telly on.
I'm going to read the paper. Computer wouldn't turn on. So then I got my laptop out of my bag.
Yes.
No Wi-Fi.
Good.
Thought I'll empty the dishwasher. It had been cut mid-cycle. Then I thought, stuff this, I'll have a shower.
Yes.
No hot water. Electric water heater. I'm standing under a freezing cold shower.
Good for you.
I get out. I think to myself, I'll jump in the car.
Yes.
I'll head down to the village for a coffee.
Don't tell me.
Garage door doesn't work. Can't get my car out.
Sucked in.
Phone hasn't been on the charger all night. Phone dead. I can't charge that.
Flat.
So you know what I worked out?
What did you work out, Jim?
When the power gets turned off at your house,
Yep.
your joint's
Right.
Merrick Watts coming up next. This is Triple M's Rush Hour. JB and Bill.
Now, ladies and gentlemen, here's your host, Billy Brownless.
Get up, Fat.
Yes, there we go. New year, new questions, Jim. Funny about that.
Yep.
And new Bill, new host. So great to have you on board. And a
Same
new
Bill.
And a new sponsor, $500 voucher
Yes.
at Thirsty Camel. Visit thirstycamel.com.au.
Righto.
And we welcome Lisa from Bendigo. G'day, Lisa.
Hi guys, how are you?
Good, Lisa. What do you do?
I work in retail.
Have you bounced back after the COVID stuff, Lise?
Yeah, I did.
That's good. I was reading all about the department stores bouncing back into profit after a couple of down years, so it's good.
You work at Mecca or somewhere?
No, work at Spotlight.
Oh,
Spotlight, beautiful. All right, well done.
Yeah, New Zealand, yeah?
Yeah, a little bit.
Yeah.
Don't hold that against me.
No, that's all right. There's a question. Yeah.
At least you might enjoy a question coming up on the quiz.
And there's Willie there. G'day, Will.
Hey, Bill, Jing, how are you,
Willis,
fellas?
Willis.
what do you do with yourself?
Yeah.
Civil engineer,
And which footy club do you support in the AFL?
the Mighty Eagles.
How?
Oh, yes. How?
We'll be back up this
Yeah,
year.
but how do you support them when you come from Kensington?
I just always loved Cousins and Judd.
Fair
I actually
enough,
saw
yeah.
Cuzzy
Oh.
in Perth just prior to the Test match. I was at a function. He was there. I said to him, Cuz,
Yeah.
you look amazing.
Actually does look
He does.
good.
He looks incredible, and I had a good chat to him, and he was in a good
Good.
spot.
That is good.
And of course,
I reckon we should get him back out there.
Chris Judd, one of the all-timers, and our man.
Cuzzy
All right.
and Judded both get a game for West Coast at the minute. Gee, they're poor.
There's a few clubs. All right, come on, Bill.
Righto, here we go. 5 questions. First one to get 3 wins. $500 thanks to our good friends, Thirsty
When
Camel.
you know the answer, scream out Lease or Willis loud, and I'm the
Lease
judge.
Or Willis, and you're the judge. Well done.
Here we go.
Lunar New Year was celebrated on the weekend, Jim. Vietnam is celebrating the Year of the Cat, but what is it for the rest of the world?
Lisa,
Willis,
Or Lease.
the year of the rabbit.
Yes!
Oh.
Oh, Rabs. Well done, Rabs.
Oh, and rabbits. Okay.
And question 2. Name the outgoing New Zealand Prime Minister.
Lisa,
Lisa.
Willis,
Oh, I'm giving it to you, Willis. I'm giving it to you, Willis, because I heard your voice first, even though you got your own name wrong.
He got his own name wrong, Jim.
Lisa Ardern,
No.
All right.
I'm not giving you that.
Lease.
Lisa?
Jacinda Ardern.
Who?
Jacinda Ardern.
Yeah, that's it. She's
All
got
right.
big teeth. Big chompers. So the new Prime Minister is Chris Hipkins.
Yes.
He's the new Prime Minister of New Zealand. I caught up with him during the week, Jim.
Weren't you meant to ask him a question? Like, you should have said.
Yeah, I should have.
I asked him what it felt like to be the Prime Minister of New Zealand. Come on, Fat.
You start writing them, will you?
All right.
So what's the score?
Well, 2-0 at the minute. So Willis has got some work to
Does
do.
Willis know if he's Willis or Lisa? Come on, Willis. What Australian player lost to Novak Djokovic earlier?
Yes, Willis.
Alex Demonor.
Well
Demon or
done.
the demon. All right.
2-1.
Not quite a ring-a-ding, but
No,
getting
no.
there.
What body part of Prince Harry once suffered from frostbite, according to his new book?
Lisa.
Willis.
Willis.
Oh,
Uh, his
frostbite.
private parts.
No, you can say it on air. It's
Lisa.
That's cock to me.
Oh! Jim, it's in
That's
his book.
the 8-dayer.
He got frostbite on the 8th day.
What the hell?
I don't know how you.
Oh.
What was it doing out for so long? But apparently, yep. So,
Wow.
score, please.
Now we got to ring it
Here
in.
we
2
have
all.
2 all.
All
$500
Here we
voucher.
go.
Thirsty Camel. What water-loving animal shut down New Year's Eve celebrations in the UK?
Willis.
Oh,
My goodness.
Jim.
Willis.
I'm
Jim.
looking out.
Jim, look at
Well,
Jim.
I
You
tell
got to
you
make
what.
a call
I
here.
tell you what I've done.
No.
I've looked after Willis a bit down the track.
Oh, jeez.
All right. He jumped in a couple of times when he
Yeah.
actually wasn't there.
Come on,
Right.
Jing.
So I'm asking another question.
He's
Go on.
trying, what? No.
Asked another question.
You've got to make a decision.
No, I can't. That's a dead heat. Ask another question.
All right. It was
Come on, you must have
walrus.
a walrus. Yeah.
Yeah.
A
I heard that
walrus.
one.
Yeah, you were listening, were you?
Yeah, good.
Who won Essendon's Best and Fairest last
Willis.
year?
Oh,
I asked
that's
Lise to know
unfair.
that.
Well,
She's from New Zealand.
Well, she's Australian.
Go
She's
to the Herald
Bendigo.
Sun like you usually
Yeah,
do.
go on. Get
Well-
the Herald Sun out and then find a question.
It's Sunday's Herald Sun. It's a bit old. I don't get
That'll
today's
do.
Herald Sun.
You can't ask that. Lisa's from New Zealand.
Peter Wright.
Yeah, it was 2 metre, but we're not giving you that
All
one.
Who was the
Right.
guest earlier? There we go. Maybe.
No. Let
Right,
me
here we
just,
go. Question coming out of the newspaper.
Righto. Yep.
Here it is. Just rolling the pages over. Question coming.
What Australian? Give me one Australian that made the team of the year in the ICC.
Willis.
Bill.
Yes, Willis.
Larger.
All
Well
right.
done. Yeah, we've got to
Gotta give it to Willis. But
I know.
you're not helping Lise.
Well,
She's
I-
not a bloody cricket fan.
But she could be. She's from Bendigo. Hey, well done. Willis, you have won a $500 voucher thanks to Thirsty Camel. Visit thirstycamel.com.au and we'll find something for Lise
We've
because
got
she
to
was
get
great.
Lisa something. Get her something,
Yeah,
Rabbits.
and we'll give her a $200 Neverland
Oh,
Store
there we are.
voucher.
There you
Neverlandstore.com.au.
Talking
No,
about
no,
that.
exactly. What we are? When's the AFLW start? Have we got any fixtures out yet?
No, we haven't got any dates yet. No surprise there, but we hopefully will. I think we're meant to be around May, June, maybe
Right.
start to kind of get back into some sort of level of training anyway.
All right. And you and your girls who normally send some photos out on Instagram, Rabsy told me that. You
Billy,
normally.
I'm pretty sure you follow me on Instagram, but anyway.
Do I? Oh.
As long as you don't follow Bill.
Holidays, you normally you like getting down the surf coast way.
Yeah, we love it down in Turkey
Yeah.
or Anglesey. It's always nice to get down there, switch away from the city life.
Yes, exactly. And catch up with all the other Irish boys, Mark O'Connor.
Yeah, we see Mark a bit and Oisin Mullen, the new guy who's out for Geelong. He's also from Mayo.
He's going to good reports on Oisin.
Oisin, yeah, he's a phenomenal athlete. Like, as in, he's just been an up and coming star in Mayo for so many years. He's always been very much talked about at home, but he can do things that a lot of other players can't.
She puts a bit of mayo on it, Jim.
Oh, my God. Has Bill
Watch
walked you
this space.
through the curse
Yes.
in Mayo? Has he walked you through?
Her grandfather played
Oh, I
in the
know
game.
he did.
Yeah, he was on that 1951 team. So, yeah, they're all dead now at this point. So I think
Except for
that-
one, isn't there?
No, all.
Oh,
I
he's
think
gone.
it was last year. The
Oh.
last one passed away. So, yeah, Mayo are tipped to win the All Ireland this year.
Yeah, they're
So
going
the
to win.
curse is gone.
Oh,
And
yes, it's
Collingwood
gone.
are tipped to win the Premiership
Oh, probably not.
In the AFLW? Or?
in the AFL.
Oh, righto. They're fighting words,
They
Bill.
are,
Especially
exactly.
when you're talking to a reigning premier,
Have they
Nuffy.
appointed their new CEO yet, Collingwood?
Ned Kelly.
Yeah.
They have?
No,
Yeah.
no.
Haven't they?
No, hasn't-
Oh,
Well, he's,
no,
he's about to.
no.
Yeah,
Hasn't
well,
been appointed yet.
Here's a recommendation from us to you, Sarah. When he is appointed, Craig Kelly, we call him Ned.
Yeah.
He's been a mate of ours for 100 years. He's a buffoon.
No.
So stay
you know
as
him?
far away from him as you can.
So he is going to be our CEO.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep. And,
Right.
and we've
Why
called
would I
him.
stay away from him?
Well,
No,
because
don't.
he's no
Because
good.
he's friends of you.
Yeah.
you
Yeah,
guys.
yeah, he's friends with us
So
and
that's
he's no
bad.
good. Yep.
No,
That
he's
is
a
bad.
good fella. He's a very good fella.
Or why? Which bit?
He manages me.
Oh,
So would you consider yourself a good fella?
Yes, exactly.
Yeah, okay.
I should be Irish.
What are the attributes that you bring to the table?
Fun, enjoyment, looks,
Yeah.
footballer.
What about-
Google me playing footy? Goal after the siren. That remember that, Sarah?
No, I need to actually. Can you send
How
me through
would
the
she
link?
remember?
How would she remember? She wasn't born when it happened.
Black
Oh,
and
sorry,
white.
did you play footy?
Oh, good one, Tez. Yes, good one.
I love so the Irish story in our game is supreme.
It is.
And for me, it's one of the great stories, and of course, it mainly started with the legend Jimmy Steins, who you would have heard about, and he was, of course, an incredible footballer for Melbourne. But he's also the man who sort of broke all the ground, so that all the Irish players that came after it was easy for them because Jimmy had done all the heavy lifting and won the Brownlow medal. A legend of a man, and also a funny man.
Yeah.
He was telling me, because we were then involved in administration later on at 2 different clubs, he was telling me about how he used to mentor the boys when they came out after he'd finished playing.
The Irish boys.
The
yep.
Irish boys.
Yep.
And there was one, Sarah, called Satanta O'Halpin, who was a big bastard, a properly big man, and tough and hard and strong.
Mad.
Yeah, and mad. Yeah. And he started, I think, at the Blues, didn't he, Satanta? I think.
Yeah, at a training dust-up.
Well,
He
yeah,
kicked
but
Cameron
this is...
Cloak in the bum.
Well, he did.
Kicked him in the ass.
He did. But this happened a bit later on. So he had his first pre-season, and Jimmy invited him around for a barbecue about 3 months in. And so they're sitting there, and Satanta's looking at Jimmy, and Jimmy's looking at Satanta. And Jimmy said to Satanta, "How's it going, mate? Are you enjoying, And Satanta's going, "Oh, it's good, it's good." He said, "There's lots of running. It's good." And he said, "I've got a question for you, Jimmy." And Jimmy goes, "Oh, yeah, what's that?" And he goes, "When does the fucking hitting start?" All he'd seen is the punch-ons.
All the highlights.
Highlights of blokes just belting each other.
Oh,
He hadn't seen any of that in 3 months, and he was thinking about going home.
Exactly. Who has been the best Irish player? Male.
What was it?
Male.
Male. Yeah.
That's
Sarah?
a hard question.
Sarah
I
Rowe?
Well,
know
Sarah
I-
only knows her era, so she can't be expected to talk about the old boys.
Yeah.
All right. Your
Current.
era. Zach Tui's been good.
Zach Tui, I would say. Yeah.
Mm.
He just has a bit of a flair about him. But I think back to your point, when I came over first, I didn't know much about AFL, and I looked at the footage before I came over. Like, I hadn't watched the game, so I was just YouTubing AFL, and I was looking at the hits, being like, "Oh my god, what kind of sport is that? What am I getting myself into? That is not an idea of fun. No way."
Well, and Sarah, that's
Smash yourself.
that's why Bill ended up with splinters in his ass, because he stayed that wide that bits of the fence used to end up impaled into him.
Yeah.
For that express reason.
You don't need everyone in there.
So you just stay
Hang
there.
out. You've got to have someone
I
hanging
do
out.
that as well. I just,
Yeah,
I'd rather not take the contact.
normally the quick
yeah.
ones like us.
Oh.
yeah. Hey, good on you, Rowie.
quick
Great
ones.
to have you on board.
So
well done.
what are we doing with the victory, by the way, the girls?
wind her up, Jim.
I know, but we just need to talk about what's coming up. You've got, I think, Australia Day, Sydney at Amy Park, is that right?
Yep.
And how deep in the season are we? How far away from finals and winning are you?
So we're fourth on the ladder at the moment. We are. I think the next 2 weeks are very important for us. If we cement wins or draws, I think in them games that we should be set for finals. But yeah, it's been going well so far, and like I said, the club have been amazing. They're a great organisation, and they've done so much over the last couple of weeks. But yeah, this game tomorrow is very important, and Sydney will be one of the top teams in the league as well.
Brilliant. Amy Park, 4:05 p.m. Rabsy.
Good.
That's it. Sarah Rowe from the Melbourne Victory and the Collingwood Football Club on the Rush Hour. Triple M. On the LiSTNR app and on your radio, this is Triple M's Rush Hour. JB and Bill.
Not turning up tomorrow.
Why?
No, I've had enough.
Come on, Jim. We've
No.
only gone 3 days.
I know. That's enough of you. Rabs is going nicely.
Yes.
Girls are doing a great job.
Yes.
Have we got Bearsy out there? Just come on board. He's showing good signs.
He'll get better.
Onion.
Yeah, no.
Oh, I don't see Onion very often.
you
He
can
turns
hear
up
him.
every now and then, and,
You
and
hear
then
him.
don't see him
No,
again for a
it's
while.
Australia Day tomorrow, Jim.
Australia Day, of course.
We're having a holiday.
Holiday tomorrow.
So what are you gonna
enjoy
do?
that. Going out for dinner actually tomorrow night in the city, but during the day I'm not sure.
I'm going to have a hamburger and a beer.
Just make it like every other day. Joke?
Yes, please.
End the day with a laugh.
I have a joke.
This is Billy's joke.
Very fortunate 2 plastics so far.
Yeah, I know. And they've both been the doodle jokes.
And
but
they've both been old.
We'll stay away from there.
Good.
Little Johnny was in class, Jim, and the teacher said to him, "What does your father do?" Little Johnny said, "He's a magician, miss." How interesting. What's his favourite trick? He saws people in half, miss. Wow, that must be amazing to watch, little Johnny. Do you have any brothers or sisters? Well, I've got one half brother, and 2 half sisters. Even you not likes that out there. Jim, one half brother and 2 half sisters.
That's actually
I'm going to have to. I'm going to have to leave with 5 minutes towards the end of every show. I can't do this for all year.
Jim,
I cannot
get
do this
some
for all year.
humour in you.